Before this becomes a story, listen. If you're watching this quietly, tell yourself one thing. These few minutes may change how you face your life, because sometimes fear does not shout to warn us. It whispers, and we obey. Fear has a strange power. It does not need proof. It does not need truth. It only needs distance. From far away, everything looks dangerous. In a small mountain village, there lived a young man named Albert. He was 28 years old, not fearless, not special, just aware. The village rested beside a wide river, a river everyone respected. In summer, it flowed gently, almost kindly. Children played near it, elders sat beside it. But during the monsoon, the river changed its voice. It roared, it shook the air, and people remembered stories, old ones, scary ones. One night, a violent storm arrived. Rain fell for hours, as if the sky had no end. Wind bent trees, houses trembled. By morning, the river had risen. The old wooden bridge, the only path to the next town, had broken. No bridge meant no crossing. No crossing meant no movement. No movement meant fear. People gathered near the river. They stood at a distance. From there, the water looked terrifying, fast, wide, endless. Its sound filled the chest, not the ears. Someone said softly, "No one can cross today." Another whispered, "If anyone tries, he will die." Fear moved faster than the water. Albert stood among them, silent. He did not speak. He did not argue. Years ago, his old Guruji had once told him a strange line, a simple line. Never judge a river by its noise. First, look at its depth. At that moment, that line returned, not loudly, quietly, like truth often does. Albert walked closer, not to cross, only to look. People noticed. "Where are you going?" someone shouted. "Stop!" another said. "Are you mad?" Albert did not answer. He picked up a long stick, an old one, worn. He stepped slowly toward the edge of the water, not rushing, not proving anything, just observing. People panicked. "Come back! You will be swept away!" Fear wanted to pull him back, but Albert stayed present. He placed the stick into the water, slowly, then one foot, then another. He felt the current. He felt the ground. Step by step, he measured the truth. To everyone's surprise, the water was not deep. It was loud. It was restless, but it was only knee-high. The storm had made it noisy, not strong. Albert stood still in the middle of the river, not celebrating, not smiling. Inside him, a quiet battle was happening. If I cross and fail, I will be blamed. If I cross and succeed, others may follow. If I return now, I will be safe, but silent. Then another memory surfaced, another line from his Guruji. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to walk despite it. Albert closed his eyes for a moment. He breathed. Spiritual truth often comes in stillness, not in noise, not in panic. In that stillness, Albert understood something deeper. Fear was not protecting them. Fear was controlling them. Albert opened his eyes and took another step, then another. Slowly, carefully, not fighting the river, moving with it. The village watched. No one spoke. He reached the other side, alive, safe. For a few seconds, nothing happened. Silence returned. Then one man stepped forward, then another, then a woman, then a child. One by one, they crossed the same river. The river had not changed, only their understanding had. By evening, the storm softened, the river calmed, life continued. Albert sat alone near the water. He did not feel like a hero. He felt like a student who had finally understood a lesson meant for everyone. He whispered to himself, "How many times in life have I stood before a river and decided to turn back without checking its depth. And maybe you are standing before such a river today, a new career, a hard decision, a responsibility you avoided, a dream you postponed. From far away, it looks impossible. From far away, it sounds dangerous. So you stay where you are, safe, unmoving. But tell me, have you really checked, or are you only listening to the noise? Many rivers in life are not deep, they are only loud. Many failures are not real failures. They are decisions made without understanding. And many people do not lose because they are weak. They lose because they never stepped in. If this story stayed with you quietly, let it walk with you today. You don't need to rush. You don't need to prove anything. Just check the depth. And if you value stories that speak softly to your courage, you'll find more on Eliza Bethell's Tales.